Creative players. All right. So today we got OTF Alex, man. Big time creative player, man. You seen him on a Drewski show, man. He was repping, showing, you know what I mean? Hey, y'all gonna, once y'all see him, y'all gonna know exactly who I'm talking about, man. Big dog, OTF Alex. Let me bring him on real quick, man. There you go. Say what up to him, Alex.
How y'all doing? What's going on? What y'all on?
Hey man, we good, bro. We good, man. I was watching that. I was watching the draw. I said I would love to talk to this man, dog, because I'm like, I can only imagine. Cause see, me, I used to be a heavy duty rapper, man, trying to make it and trying to do all this, man. So you tell me from your experience, how was it, man? How was being on the show with Drewski, man?
It was everything what I expected to be. I knew it was gonna have drama, even though I told myself because I know it's all entertaining. So I had to tell myself if I get into a beef with anyone, just stay out, just try to stay out of it. I can still, be friendly and kind. Just don't pick no side because I don't want to start no beef or nothing like that. My intention was to enjoy myself and just do me and
So
be me.
how do you even get on a show like that? Like, how does that happen? What happened? How do you get on a show like that, bro?
What happened was, see, I was always going viral before I was on Drewski. So I was Worldstar first. I've been on SayCheese. I've been on Adam No Joper multiple times. Not like interview, but he been putting me up like stuff that I'll do on my Instagram. He'll post it up with his logo, so it's him. It's
Okay.
legit him. He posts me up a couple times. I've been on the Panic Room. I've been.
So was it all music related? When all these platforms, was it always music related? What you was doing? Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When did you start rapping?
Yeah. I have to say like at 15 or 16, around there. But I was always doing it just for fun, like just for the fun of it. And then when I started taking it serious, I have to say like in my early 20s, like I just turned 30. I'm 1995,
Okay.
but a lot of people trying to say I'm 40 and all that, and I'm not. I just turned 30, but once I turned like 22, 23, I started taking like, I want to take it more this next step up higher. And then when I kept going viral on Instagram and everything, one day I came off from work like any other regular day, 9 to 5. Druski had hit me up in the DMs. I had to make sure it's the real him because you know how everybody be catfishing and all that stuff. But it was the real Druski. It was the real him. He texted, he called FaceTime. He called me and he was like, I want you on my show. And I was like, but I just had started this one. It was a glass factory job, and I just started it, so there was no vacation time because I just started. I was like still on my 90 days probation type shit.
Yeah, I know how that is.
Yeah. I told him I'll try to talk to my manager and see if I can. He said, see if they'll let you take 7 days off or at least 7 days off. I tried talking to him. I was like, I don't know if they're gonna let me. And then like 3 days later, the job caught on fire. So once my job had caught on fire, I reached back to Drewski and said, hey, I can do it because I was going to collect my unemployment anyway because the job caught on fire.
So it's crazy. The job on fire, right? It wasn't you, right? You had nothing to do with that, right?
Nah. It was a real moment. So, but I was already in the company, so they had let go the temp people first, so we could still have some work left to do. So it caught on fire, but it was still work to do, just not enough to produce because the majority of the stuff caught on fire.
Would you say that was an act of God, bro? Was that like an act of God? It's like maybe somebody called him. Hold on. Let me see here. OTF, where you at, bro? Hold on, let me pause it.
It kept saying some oops, your connection drop.
Yeah, that's what I was getting. Yeah. That's what I was getting. But yeah, so would you say that was like an act of God, bro? Like, man, he call you trying, they might not let you off, and then boom, something like that happened, and now look, you know what I mean?
Yeah, all because the job caught on fire, and that usually don't happen. Like I've been jobs because I always work warehouses jobs, so it's been starting when jobs do catch on fire, but not collect unemployment on fire. Like you ain't coming to like 4 or 5 months so they can fix everything type of damage type of moment like that bad. That's the first time that happened, and it happened like 2 days after he just called me. So on the third day, I call him back and say, "Hey, I can do the show," and then he paid for the flights and all that. It was the contract you got to sign, fill out information, this and that, and everything else he paid and took care of.
So did you even have to audition since he called you?
Not really as much, but I still did a little something. But
yeah, kind of for like the show. For
what
the cameras,
I did was when I got on. Yeah, when I got on there, I did I started he was like I want to hear some Durk shit, so I did Von Crazy Story. But even though it didn't show it on his end, I guess he edited a lot of stuff out. So even though, like, if you watch the first episode and it says 40 minutes, it wasn't 40 minutes. That shit was like a good 8 to 9 hours. Cause when we got there, the first day we stayed in a hotel, and then we wake up in the morning and the Coulda been bus pick us and drop us off to Drewski's mansion. And that whole 12 or 11 in the afternoon, we was there since 11, 12 in the afternoon. So all that was going on. It was hella liquor. It was lit. It was butlers giving liquors out back to back. But I want to watch my surroundings. You know how they be talking about how the celebrities and stuff and that conspiracy stuff, doing stuff and making people forced to do things. I had to make sure. I said, nah, I'm gonna stay sober. So I did sip a little bit of whatever it was. I forgot.
Do you believe in those type of conspiracies and stuff? Like that be happening behind the scenes? I wouldn't know. I mean, hell, you done seen some stuff. So I'm probably you would probably know, bro. Like, do you believe in those type of demonic type stuff, parties that be going on and all that?
Dude,
and your face is cut out. I don't know if you know, but your face is kind of cut out.
I feel like
there you go.
Yeah, I feel like I do believe in some of the stuff. I feel like it do happen, but I think it'd be some people that add more to it because they be clout chasing. So like when they be saying their parties and all that, I feel like it is the Brits having a party. Yes, there is hundreds and thousands of people, but everything they saying ain't there. I think it's just some people adding more to it, or it's probably people who couldn't get in and they started saying it because they don't know what it is, or like that, or they just clout chasing. A lot of it is clout chasing. My opinion, I'll say, is clout chasing. Like some stuff they do be on point with some things, but when it gets to like the dramatic part, like extra dramatic, like that's cap. Because if selling your soul was that easy, you know how many homeless people who ain't got shit to lose, they'll sell that shit with a smile on their face. If that was the case, there'll be a line in every city.
That's some smart shit you just said.
It'd have been that's what I'm saying. It'd have been hella lines if it was that simple. People will quit their jobs right now, even if they're making $40 an hour job. They'll quit their line right now. There's people that's millionaires that'll probably still sell their soul, even though they already a millionaire. That's what I'm saying. So it'll be lines. Yeah, it'd have been lines waiting if it was the way. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like yes, there is selling your soul is real, but not how they making it sound like that.
Do you think that deep with this whole like Diddy trial stuff? Do you think he should? Because from my perspective, I'm saying he didn't hold nobody down and say you can't leave. I'm like, people wanted to party and they wanted to stay. They wanted to do what they wanted to do. Like, I think it was more so, them trying to like get him for like, messing with Cassie and all that stuff. But a Diddy party, like, would you have gone to a Diddy party? So you wouldn't show up to the all-white party and party with everybody else and then just leave before the freak off. There's a freak off, then there's a Diddy party. You see what I'm saying?
I wouldn't even have, honestly, not even just because they talk bad on Diddy, not even even before that, I still wouldn't do it. Not just because it's Diddy. It's a couple artists, like big celebrities, I still probably wouldn't do, just because I don't know what's going on behind closed door and stuff like that. But with my thing, see, when I watched that Jeannie Dill interview, when he said the East Coast and West Coast, and when I heard him say when the one dude told Jeannie Dill, because I guess it was the East and West Coast were getting so bad, where Diddy's a businessman, so he got rich white people in his pocket. But if they feel like Diddy has anything to do with the gunplay or anything about gun violence, those white people, the high, rich, powerful white people, ain't going to deal with them. So when I rewatched the interview and Jeannie Dill saying Diddy saying something has to change. He don't care if Suge goes to jail, Pac die, or Big gotta die. And then when I'm looking, I'm like, whoa, Big is his artist. And now when I'm looking at it like that, I'm like, oh, the people backdooring their own people that they signed to is crazy. So when I when I was hearing stuff like that, and I was hearing that before I heard about that freak off and all that Diddy, the other stuff. So when I heard stuff like people like big celebrities actually out there offering their artists or people that they sign, that got me feeling like sketchy. But not just with Diddy, it got me with even with other big artists. If I feel some type of way,
I feel like, so why wouldn't you stay more independent than to go with coulda been? You know what I mean? But I guess it was just good to get your name and your face out there. You know what I mean? You know, saying what you just said, seeing as how, you know, these people will sacrifice their own artist type stuff. What you think about that?
I'm thinking, well, when I heard when people were telling me about that, and I'm thinking, why would Diddy do it? What benefit would he get? And then people were telling me he life insurance. They do get life insurance on artists. And then when I started putting pieces together, and I heard when Lil C said about how the lights turned red and Diddy still floored like at that last second. It wasn't like it was red for 5 seconds or it was yellow and then he went through it. But the way C's was saying, because C said he was behind him when behind Big when all that happened, behind Diddy when all that happened in the car. They said that light was red and he floored, and when he floored, it wasn't like 20 seconds or 10 seconds.
Because you know like a lot about rap and hip hop history. Like what made you 30? So who was like the first rapper that got you interested in this in hip, like as a youngin'? Like who was you like, you know what I mean? I say mine, I had a lot. I had Bow Wow, I had Ja Rule, I had all these folks that just really turn. I'm like, yo, this is some good music. Like, who was yours? Who did you look up to?
At the time, I have to say it was Eminem. Okay. Like, I still listen to Eminem, 50, Lil Wayne, and I was still listening to that, you know, Young Jeezy, Kanye West. But I have to say at that time, I'm still heavy on Eminem. I got to give his props. I doubt if you'll ever see this, but I got to give him his flower, his respect, because there's a lot of even people to today, they not messing with Eminem. I'm sorry. They not. The only people I can see that give Eminem a challenge is probably like Busta Rhymes or someone on that type of level. I can see that be a really good ass if they had like a rap battle. Even though it don't even have to be a beef rap battle. It could be like a friendly battle, like just the love appreciation of music.
So you don't think?
Yeah, I feel like
Lil Wayne can top Eminem.
That's something hard.
He ain't up there with him.
I feel like he is up. He is. I can't lie. I can't take nothing from him. He is up in there, but I think Eminem is a little more. But it's all about honest. I feel like it depends on what the crowd's looking for. I feel like. See, Eminem be having bars within his bar. Lil Wayne,
I know what you're saying right there. Yeah.
But it's like Eminem's more with his wordplay. If it depends on which crowd is watching the battle.
See, the Slim
that's
Shady,
what I'll say. But they both
the Slim Shady and all that stuff was dope. But when he did that 8 Mile and that Lose Yourself, that was my shit. I know every word of that. Like I can acapella karaoke that song right there.
Once it got like farther him getting his speed, a lot of people slowly started losing interest. But I didn't. I still blast Eminem still till this day. Old or new, I blast all of it.
You don't think Drake can out rap Eminem?
Hell no. Hell no. That's even I feel like you even asked Drake that, Drake would say no. Talk about like topping music sales. That's different now because you have to understand.
That might even be questionable. Eminem got a lot of sales, bro. A lot.
Yeah, I'm saying he has a lot more. But if you talk, I think you have to talk about like hit songs. Like if you talk about, because you got to understand back
Drake
then.
Will probably watch him in hit songs.
Yeah, because I think because remember back then you didn't have Spotify and all that. So imagine if Eminem would have had Spotify doing his Slim Shady LP, his first LP and all that. Imagine how high. Even now when Eminem post stuff, I be seeing that his stuff still be hitting charts on the Spotify. His shit still be over hitting it. So imagine if Eminem would have had that back in his teenage prime time. Imagine he would have super broke that shit. So
and that's a good point. Do you think rap is like getting dry right now? You think rap is kind of like because it seemed like all rap sales have gone down. Rap shows, people don't want to see rappers on tour no more as much as they did in the past. Like, what do you think is going on with the decline in rapping? What's the cause of it?
I do know it's because of the beef. Some people don't want to get caught up in the crossfire. And if some people, it's cool with these people, but if they know if these other people see them around these people, they not going to want to fuck with them. Like, oh, I just saw you with such and such. Now I don't want no parts. I feel like a lot of that cuts money and cut deals, people who you having around and all that. But I feel like now, see now when it comes to music, like, see me, I appreciate all music, but from
Right.
the way how you're asking the question, I feel like it depends on the audience. Because see, it's how people use their music. Some people use it to do whatever their artists say to do. Some people look for it when they in their lowest point. So
Right.
it depends on what crowd is what they looking for out of it. Like some people just like all bars. So it's all
for sure.
it's like so it's like if someone has a gun, everybody can get a gun, but some people might use it to do the wrong thing, to rob a bank. Some people might use it as a sport. See, so it's not what you do, it's how you use it.
Facts, big facts. So now let's say because you did say something about beef when the big Kendrick and Drake beef was going on. Who did you side with? Who was you leaning more towards, Kendrick or Drake? Who you had to pick when that battle was happening?
When it was happening, I have to say Drake. At first, I was thinking because they did like 3-2 songs back to back.
Yeah.
So when I heard the first song, I can't cap. I think Drake won one. I can't remember because it's been a couple years now. I feel like one of them Drake did win. I feel like Kendrick still won all of the battles out of all the disses. But I feel like one of them Drake did. If I'm gonna be honest, I feel like Drake did body one of them. Drake did.
Yeah.
I feel like my opinion. I feel like Drake won one of them. But Kendrick won two of them. I still feel like Kendrick won them all. But then when you talk about the They Not Like Us and the Family Matters, I'm sorry that's where it's tricky at, because They Not Like Us kind of destroys Family Matter and the other song. Like that's Kendrick. Kendrick had another diss song as well before They Not Like Us, and that Family Matter beat that. But that They Not Like Us, I feel like it defeated both of them at that time. It defeated.
A lot of people were saying like DJ Akademiks. You know who that is, right?
Yeah.
Do you like him? Is he, as far as your news and like, is he your type? Like, what do you? Because a lot of people don't like him.
Well, see, when it comes to not liking someone,
I feel like he was biased towards Drake. He hated Kendrick, so I was like, he's not being real as he should be when it comes to the battle. He always kept saying Drake, Drake, Drake. I said, man, you can't be biased in a battle when it comes to hip hop and skills and bars and flow. Like, you got to be unbiased.
Just because they your favorite artist doesn't mean they the best. You got to be honest with it. Who really had, like you're just saying, like, who really did it, even if that ain't your favorite. Yeah, but with DJ Akademiks,
because I know he talk a lot about OTF and Chicago and all that stuff. That's why I'm like, I don't know. I know you OTF Alex. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how you feel about DJ Akademiks. That's why I'm like, I just wonder.
How I feel like, I mean, he's doing his thing because it's streaming,
right?
But for me to not like someone, I'm not the type to be like, if someone say, yo, stay away from such and such because he does this or he does that, I'm not the type to just not fuck with that person because someone told me. But I'm not gonna be too naive and not listen. I'll still keep in the back of the head just in case if I need to see the peep red flags or something. But I'll still give someone a chance because I don't know, because I wasn't there. But I'll still keep in my mind like what the person said, just in case, because they could be honest, or they could just be hearing it from another person and wasn't even there. So I always had to see for myself. And most of the time when I see it for myself, it do be true. And then it been sometimes when it ain't even like that. So for me to have a problem with someone, I have to be like, they have to give me a reason. So because I never got to meet him in person, he haven't gave me any personal reason. So that's why it's hard for me to judge on that. Because
he's arguably
It
He's
won't be fair for
arguably
me to
one of
judge
the
him.
voices of the biggest voices of hip hop. I would say Akademiks is probably one of the biggest. That's why it's so important for him to be unbiased, especially in a rap battle, man. And just moving on, even to talk about, you know, when he speaks on Durk and all that stuff. Like have you ever met Durk? Like, have you ever met Durk?
See, that's the funny part where everyone keeps trying to troll me about. It's like Durk is fully aware of me. It's been time when my sister, I thought she was lying at first. She's like, you know, Durk had posted you up on one of his reads on Instagram, or he had me up for a couple of days. I'm like, what you mean he had me up there? I looked, I'm like, oh shit, he really did have me up there. And then it got to like people who do music with Durk or somewhat does songs or anything like that. They've been reaching out to me, telling me like, hey, Smirk, appreciate everything you've been doing lately. Like, I've been getting stuff like, so I do know, I am aware that Durk knows what I'm doing. So, and that's what I'm saying. He doesn't have Smirk ain't never called and hey,
that gotta feel good, bro. That gotta feel good to know that, like, bro.
Every time someone does something with Smirk, or someone does a song with Smirk, or do any type of business, they DM me and be saying they'll Smirk appreciate. I keep, and not just by the same people, it'd be by multiple people. They be saying Smirk appreciate.
Have you ever been to Chicago? Have you ever been to that area or anything?
I had a couple chances to go through, but I feel like
if you went there, you would get a lot of love, bro. I feel like just before the fact that you repping, bro.
Some people from Chicago be hitting me up saying, yo, you gotta come through and all that. Like, people actually be saying something or they be like, Chicago is loving you. But I do have some friends that is from Chicago that have moved to Jersey. So it's like that's what I'm saying. So I do have friends that is from Chicago like that wise. But it's been time when they offered me to go out there. I just haven't had the chance and stuff like that.
Okay, so I mean, you got a lot of.
Yeah, I do got a lot of fans. I do got people in Chicago that is aware of me, and they be telling me, like, they be giving me like heads ups and stuff like that. So I do be talking to
it was a lot of people you could choose from. What made you admire OTF? Why OTF?
Because we know how many people say you gotta be yourself.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. Everything that Durk raps about, I really did it. And it already happened to me, or it'd be like a song and his experience in his song. It'd be like a life experience that it already happened to me before I heard the song. So when I blast Durk, I don't have to be like Durk, even though the only thing anyone can ever say is the chain. But life experience, I never had to. Like, you know how people say when someone, like, you know when someone famous does something and they be like, well, such and such does it, or Drake does it, or Drake has that. I never ever had to say, well, Durk does that, because everything he rap about, it already happened to me. So when I hear the song, it made me fuck with it harder, because I am being myself, because I was already doing that, or that already happened to me before the song come out. Like, for example, let's say if Durk was free right now and he'd have been in the studio, we all would have been knowing Durk's working on something new, but we don't know what the song is going to say on there. But it already happened to me. So because it already happened to me and he drops it, all I'm doing is just admitting that, hey, that really happened to me. But when a lot of outsiders that don't know me and they see me with the OTF on and all, and the free Durk, they thinking I'm trying to do it and because of a gang related. It ain't about, I'm not doing it because of a gang related. I'm doing it because that really did happen to me. Like, you have a lot of people, you know how there's stuff like everyone got stuff that they don't talk about because they know if they say it, it's gonna make people judge them. See, I'm so comfortable being with myself, even if someone don't like me. See, I'm so comfortable being with myself that's why I can blast the Durk songs and wear the OTF the way I do. When people say Durk ain't met you, but the thing is, I really lived it. So even if I met him or not met him, I still lived that, or that really did happen to me at the end of the day. So that's why I rock it the way. That's why I rock it the way I rock it, gang or no gang. Did it really happen to you? Yes or no? Yes. And but see, I'm so comfortable being honest with myself. But people,
you know what's crazy to me, bro, is that somebody like you, bro, what you're saying, what you're repping, bro, you're saying like, I relate to this man. He's a great rapper. All of y'all love him. And I got a chain that said free him. And then y'all are hating on that. Y'all resonate with hate. Y'all are like, I'm saying free this man. I'm saying free the man that y'all love. And y'all got a problem with it because y'all want to try to make jokes about what I, you know what I mean? Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, but that's only. But at the same time, I understand why they do it. It's only because they don't know me. If they actually knew me, they would understand. Like, hey, yo, that really did happen to me. But because they don't know me, they see me as a regular person just trying to fit in, and it's not even that ain't even in the face. But it's crazy because, like how you said, you got a lot of people that wait until they hear their rapper do something and then they going out doing it. See, I didn't have to wait for Durk to do it and then go out and do it. It already happened to me. So that's a different type of relate when you are when you hear a favorite song and you already did it before you hear a song. And all I'm doing is just being honest with it.
Yeah.
100% honest. Not 88, not 95, not 96, the whole 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you think? Because I know, man, from King Von and all that, like he might be in that thing, but what do you think about what's going on in Atlanta as far as I know you've been seeing the Young Thug stuff, man, the jail calls.
You know what's crazy about Atlanta, as you just spoke about Atlanta? I just came back from the reunion. Drewski had made us, after we finished season 2, we had a reunion. We just did our reunion 2 weeks ago. I just came back from Atlanta, but this time we didn't do 7 days. It was just like for 2 days. But the video was for one shoot, but the first day was the same thing. You stay in the hotel room, and we stayed in that hotel until all the other airplanes, because we all catch airplane, but some of the contestants come from Texas, Canada, and I'm Jersey, so my plane might drop me off faster, or the plane might drop them off faster. So that's why Drewski make us wait that one day in the hotel room until all of us come, and then the bus picks us up like that.
Okay.
So it was 2 days in Atlanta, but yeah, I was in Atlanta and all that. But the Young Thug thing,
what you think, man? Is Young Thug a snitch? Because that's the question, everybody. Is he a snitch? I'm like, I wouldn't call him a snitch. I think he was a target of the Rico. Now he might have went in there and said some things he probably didn't need to say, but I think it's all blown out of proportion. I think so.
That's when it comes to stuff. I'm not that. The thing about me is, I'm even if it's somebody I don't like, it could be one of my worst haters or one of my worst enemies. I'm always.
I got a better question. I got a better question for you. What if you seen a video of Durk 2 hours saying what Young Thug did and then doing what Young Thug did, and what if Durk did that? How would you feel about that? Would you take that chain off?
I couldn't do it. Couldn't take the chain off.
Even if he did what Young Thug did and was talking about his, beating up, hitting girls outside of his main girl, talking about his closest homies and pillow talking and doing that. You wouldn't. I mean, it's cool if you wouldn't.
Now, I wouldn't. If anything, if I met up with him, I'd probably have to ask him and say, "Hey, yo, like maybe like, hey, you was probably out of line." Because the same thing, because like I say, I take fair and square very seriously. So one day, no, because if I always think, I believe in treating others how you like to be treated. So if it would have been me and I would have been out of line doing something, I would want someone to correct me if I'm doing something wrong. So that's why I still wouldn't take the chain off. Maybe someone, if that would have happened, or if I did saw that, someone just to correct him. Because I feel like everyone's gonna make him. Everyone, it's a choice. In life, no one will force you unless it's a gun to your head. But I can't see. Nope, I couldn't take that chain. I still couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it. Still wouldn't take it off. Okay, I mean that's cool because you just holding it down. What was I about to say about Durk? Man. I was about to say, do you know where Durk? Like, do you not have an address for Durk? Have you ever wrote him while he's in jail, bro? I think he'd appreciate that from you. I think you should find out, where because he's going to get your mail right now. If you can find out publicly where he is by looking him up and what jail he is, and you can write him something, bro. Have you ever did that before?
I'm just one person. Even though I know he's fully aware of me, I don't even I never wrote letters or sent letters to no one, so I would have to do my homework on how to even write letters and doing all that.
Yeah,
Because I never done that writing letters.
I just think I think it'd be dope, bro. If you should be like, yo, man, I know you know who I am. I know I admire you, bro. And I just want to let you know, I hope you're doing well in there. If there's anything I can do outside of here for you, bro, I'm 100% willing to do it. And man, just keep your head up and blessings. Like, I think you should write him a note, man, and let him know, like, hey, bro, you know what I mean? Like, you know, shout out Durk, man. Cause I'm telling you, at first I wasn't, I would say I wasn't the biggest Durk fan simply because I wasn't a big fan of like drill music and all that. But once he came and started commercializing his sound, he was like, bruh, I'm like, where has this guy been all this time? Like when he did that joint with Drake and then J. Cole, and then I'm like, bruh, these records right here that all my life, I'm like, bro, who can stop him at this point? Like, you can't stop the man at this point.
Now, that's a good point. Like what you said. See how you said like all my life. See, I was already blasting Durk before Durk was even big like that. I was blasting Durk back in the 2013s or 12 era. So in 2013 and 12 era, Durk didn't know he'll be big. Like, see how he got the title, The Voice, and all that, and his voice album and all that. And if you'd have asked Durk, you think he'd have been this big like how he is now in 2013 when he did his very, very first mixtape, Life Ain't No Joke, I'm Still a Hitter? He didn't know he was going to be like this big, but I was already blasting him like if he was this big before he was this big. So he was already like that to me before it got to where he's at. I was already blasting him like if he was that before he was
you
that.
A fan of King Von?
Yes, I had to get used to him. I had to get used to it, but then once I got used to it,
was he really a murderer like that? Was he really like, I seen a couple documentaries. Was he really killing people like that?
I ain't putting no business out like that. That's how even though rest in peace, Mon, he is one of the GOATs and one of the greatest of all time. I'm trying to flip this camera. If I can't flip it, hopefully you can see it.
There you go. Okay.
Yes, you asked me that question. You asked that question. So I had to say, hold up. See, there you go. All right. And yes, I do. And I do have my O block. I do have an O block. Yes. You want to answer? You asked me that question.
Come on, let me see it. Let me see it, dog.
Now I gotta grab the O block.
Oh man. See, bro. That's why they hating on you, bro. Cause people are in 2025. People resonate with hate, bro. You showing nothing but love, and they respond with hate, bro. That's crazy. And speaking of hate, bro, so after I'm watching the Drewski show, and I don't remember his name. I definitely remember OTF Alex, but I don't remember the other nigga name. The big nigga who was always talking about he was just causing ruckus in the whole house, man. Like, did y'all talk at the reunion or anything? Are y'all good now?
Yeah, we're good. It was he just wanted. I peeped what he was trying to do. Like when we got to the kitchen and he started his talking or his trying to press me, I peeped like, hold up, where's this coming from? He knows I ain't never did nothing to him. So I peeped that he just wanted his attention. So I try not to take it as seriously as it need to be, because if I did something back, then eventually it would have been real. That's why if you realize in every episode, you see how he punched on everyone, but he didn't punch on me. He did the push. So before he did the push, I knew in my head, I like, okay, he wants his attention. So I let him talk. And then he did that push, because I know if he wanted to punch, he could have punched. He could have did all that and everything. But when he did the push, that's when I knew, like, okay, he just wants his attention.
It's like a level of clout chase. It's like, the cameras is on, they watching me. Let me turn up for these cameras and mess with bro it's like, how can another man be mad that you saying free somebody from incarceration, free Durk? That's all the chain said. Why is that why does that evoke such a negative energy from somebody? You know what I mean? I couldn't for the life understand me watching. I'm like, Alex said nothing to this man. There's no reason for him to be trying to go at him. And even the white girl was just like, bro, why are you doing that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because see, the thing with me, I was always in alternative school. I never started trouble, but I always did more damage than what the other person did. It was 50K on the line, and that's the only reason why some stuff I shouldn't have let slid because now everyone's probably thinking something. Oh, Alex is scared, or I'm that. No, it was 50K on the line, and I wasn't about to blow my chance of 50K at that moment like that, because I know, yes, I could have lifted the desk up. Yes, I could have stabbed them. Yes, because see, that's the thing I did when I was in school. I never started the fight. They'll do this. They'll start with me first, but I'll do something 1,000 times worse. So yes, I'll lift a brick up in the middle of recess, swinging at people multiple times. But hey, I never put my hands on them first. They damaged afterwards. That's why in that episode, in the second episode, you heard me say treat others how you like to be treated, because I'm not gonna do what you do. I'm gonna do something 1,000. I'm gonna do something 1,000 times worse. So that's why I had to laugh, because if I didn't laugh, I had to laugh. But see, he thought my laugh and thought he was joking. But deep down, I had to laugh because I was trying not to let that side come out. And then when it had got to like the third episode or something like that, I guess I had raised my hand and told Drewski, like, I volunteer. I want to go home, because that side of me was slipping. But meanwhile, Drewski and everyone else probably seeing it as, oh, he's scared or he's scared. No, that side of me was slipping. And when we went to the reunion, we shook hands. Everyone that
like, I'm scared I'm gonna snap on y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's what it was. So everyone that Frank had punched on and hit on, like he put his hands on, he all shook hands with us and say, "Look, man, I'm not here for no trouble. I just want to chill." And he did do that at the reunion. He was the man. I can see, even though he gave me hell, like I say, I even to my enemy, the people who hate me, I still give him his respect and his flower. He kept his man as a word.
And I think you know what it was? He went home. He finally left whatever y'all was at, went home and watched the videos from himself and seen that, you know what? He was emotional. He was that wasn't who he really was. He was out of character. And I feel like it once you see yourself out of your body, once you see yourself on TV and see how you reacted and be like, damn, you know what? That does look bad. I do look crazy acting. You know, this man ain't did nothing to me. So for the fact that he showed you some respect and grace at the reunion, man, I'm proud of him, man, for doing that. Because when I watched it, I'm like, please stop this.
He did kept
this ain't baddies. What the fuck?
Yeah, but then when they got to like back on the reunion, when we got to when we did the reunion, you know how the first reunion was, where there was audience and stuff. They had like the audience crowd stuff. So when it came back to the audience and crowd, he did have his little moment and all that. Damn, my girl's getting mad. My girl's getting mad, thinking I'm lying about being in the interview. I'm not. She's snapping.
Hey, man. Hey, well, she gonna see it in a minute. So don't even worry about her, bro. But even aside that, the girl winning, did you see that coming, or how did you feel about that? Was she the best artist? Was she really the best artist there, you think?
Which one you asked?
The girl who won.
Oh, yes, because when it was time for me to go home and it was time for me to get terminated, when I had got terminated, that the cameraman, you know, they did their you know, they do the little interview, like how you felt, like, are you disappointed for losing and all that? They did their little interview and they asked, before I left, they're like, who do you think is going to win? And I predicted it. I said it's going to be Honey or Sticky, but I feel like one of them was going to win. But I said Honey first, and I knew she was going to win.
Damn, bro, you got a good. You know what I mean? For you to predict that, that's pretty crazy. So you knew Frank and Old Boy wasn't going to win that shit. Nah, not at all. You knew that. Do you feel like do you feel like, as an artist, just from an artist standpoint, do you feel like you are a stronger, you know, musician than those two? Like, where do you rank yourself on the of all the people that was there? Because you had that Jamaican guy, then you had the guy that would a fleur that he had his way with words or whatever. Then you know you had Frank, you had it was a lot of them, but where do you rank yourself? Like, do you think you should have won? Basically, that's what I'm asking. Shit, do you think you should have won that motherfucker?
At first, I didn't even believe I was going to win.
Really?
Damn, my girl going crazy. I'm gonna have to really,
bro, ignore her. She'll be all right.
Damn, this is crazy. Well, almost 40 minutes.
Ignore, bro.
Nah. It's getting bad.
Bro, ain't no way it's getting bad. What does she want? Does she want you to come to her? Is she downstairs? Does she want to what?
She thinking that, I guess because of that, when you date someone that's been through a lot, and if they see any type of little red flag, even if it ain't that what it is, but if they even feel like it, it's gonna take them all the way there. But it's not because of me. It's because of what the last person must have.
Well, let me ask you this:
through.
Is how long you been dating?
So whatever.
How long you been dating her, Alex? How long you been dating her?
It's classified.
All right, classified. Cool. She'll watch it. All right, but
it's tight. But it's tight.
Do you believe in marriage?
We are tight. We really
do. You believe in marriage?
Ring or no ring, you're supposed to already be like that. I mean,
do you believe in marriage,
ring or no ring?
With this woman you talking about, are you going to marry her?
That's what I'm telling you. If we come to it, yes. Okay. But see, you have to. But when you see someone as you want to marry, you can't just wait to be married and say, "Oh, I'm marrying you." You have to already. It's like how when you manifest something, it has to already. You got to already know it before you do it, because that's a lot of things. People will do it and then realize this ain't what they want. So you have to already see it as that before it gets. Well,
what I would say with you is
that's just my opinion.
I would ask everything. What would Durk do? Listen, we doing an interview and she might be overreacting. Hey, let her overreact, bro. You OTF Alex, bro. Hey, you can't, bro. You are the head of whatever you got going on. You can't let nobody get mad and overreact and take you out of any situation. You can't do that in this industry, bro. You OTF Alex, bro. Hey, baby, I love you. I love you. Give me 10, 15 minutes to wrap this interview up, and I'm going to call you right back. I'm going to come over. I'm going to turn you over. I'm going to blow your back out. We're going to eat some food. We're going to smoke, drink something, and I'm going to put you to sleep. That's just what it is. That's all you got to do. You OTF Alex, bro. So, I mean, that's what I feel like. What would Durk do? That what he'd tell his girl, bro. He ain't gonna let that stop nothing. You know what I mean? We having a great conversation. Come on, you gotta step on it. You gotta step on them, bro. I mean, I'm married. I'm married, bro. I've been married for 4 years, bro. I've been with my wife for 18 years. You know what I mean? And she used to hit.
Wait, that's 18 years. You can't be 18 years married. We only 30.
No. 4 years. 4 years married, but 4 years married, but I've been with her for 18 years. We high school sweethearts. I'm 33.
Oh, you're
I'm a couple years older than you. So I've been with her, but she know when it's time to work, baby.
So you stayed in one school your whole life. You was never moving a lot like how I was every 2 years. Having to start
No.
Having to start over every 2 years. Every 2 years, a whole new town. And everything. No Facebook, because
that's crazy. You started over every 2 years, bro?
Yeah. Every 2 years. And a whole new town, whole new school, no one know you. You didn't have cars yet, because we didn't get a car until we were like 23. And there was no Facebook or nothing like that yet. So when you lose contact, you really lose contact. You got to keep starting over every 2 years to fit in, and then have to keep moving every 2 years.
Man, I bet
so that's how I've always wondered.
I bet all your people that look down on you, bro, in school, man, I bet they are, I'm going to just take a wild guess. They are not as successful as you right now, bro. Because, I mean, bro, you damn near a household name right now. A lot of people know who you are. They seen your face, bro. You talking about millions of people. How does it feel? I mean, that's why your girl is really tripping, because you OTF Alex now. The whole world know your ass now.
Yeah, but see, it was already like that before I got on Drewski, because I kept going, because like I said, I was multiple Worldstar, not just one time. Like, I was consistently blowing up. Every time I do something, it would blow up. Every time I dropped something, it went viral. Every time I did something, it was viral. Before I had the free Durk chain, I told my friend, I said, hold up, I'm going to customize me a free Durk chain. I said, watch when I post this, I'm going to go viral. The day I got it and I posted, not even 2 days, went to sleep. Woke up, I'm already on Adam. No, I was already on SayCheese.
Yeah.
Woke up. Didn't even 2 days. I just went to sleep, woke up, and I said it too. As soon as I posted, watch me go viral. Not even 2 days, just 1 day. And then the crazy part, when I aired it, it was during the middle of the day, so it wasn't even considered a day. It was like, because it wasn't 24 hours yet, so it was like 13 hours. When I woke up, 13 hours, I'm already on SayCheese.
So who supported you, man? Who was your, like, if you was to give credit to who you are today, who would you credit everything to?
What you mean? Like,
would you say God, or would you say your mom? Would you say your sit? Like, who helped you? Who backed you up to become OTF? Or you were just self-made? Like everybody went against me. Like I had to do this shit myself. Nobody thought I could do it. Nobody supported me. I just had to do it myself.
Yeah, it was like that. I stick with it because I know it was the real me. But I didn't know I was gonna go. I never do it. I never did all this to go viral. I just did this because that really happened to me. Like everything that he rapped about in the song.
Well, you said
really
you was gonna get the chain to go viral. You said you just said you said
yeah, but that was before. But before it was before I went viral. But before the you talking about? I'm talking about before all the chain and all that. Before you even got the free Durk, I was already doing this just because I genuinely that really did happen to me. But then once I got to viral, that's when I was like, you know what? I'm ready to step the viral stuff up a little bit more. But before the viral, I didn't know I was gonna go viral. I'm thinking it's just a regular day or normal day. I didn't know I was gonna go Worldstar. I didn't know I was
everybody always trying to go viral. And speaking of viral, like
I wasn't even trying to. I was just being on the internet, just being myself. Like I was just being honest about what happened to me. I'm not scared to say stuff that happened to me, even if it's gonna make me sound weak or make me sound like a bitch. If it really happened to me, it really happened to me. So when another hater someone tried to call me out, like if someone tried to expose me, what you gonna expose? I already admit to everything I said to begin with. So you're not exposed. You can't expose me if I already speak on it. Even the stuff that the stuff that you're not supposed to tell people, I already speak on it. So what can they expose?
So
I
know who your favorite rapper is, but who is the best rapper?
Yeah.
Eminem or Durk? Who you going with? If you had to sign, if you had to get one feature, Eminem or Durk, who you going with?
It's got to be both.
Not good answer. Good fucking answer. Who you putting on the hook? Who you putting on the hook?
Well, if you say it like that on the hook, damn, I
feel like you gotta go Durk, right? On the hook?
Yeah, you have to, because that melody hit. Ain't no one's hit.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, another question.
And then
another question. If you would do anything different than you did at Drewski's house, what would it be? Like, what would you have done different?
If I'd have done something different.
Do you have any regrets about going on the show? Has anything like was it good for you or was it bad for you? Or like what do you say? Was Drewski authentic? Is Drewski, because he looked cool as hell online. Is he really that cool? Because I know he be talking some shit on there like, hey, get y'all's ass over here and do that. Like, how did you respond to that shit? Like, take them clothes off, put this clothes on, do all this shit, have y'all's ass in bed type shit.
I know. I took it as it's business. So I knew he can't be too friendly or happy, or his show won't weaken. He don't want to weaken his show. So I went with it. But it's like, even though I know he was serious, but I knew what he was trying to do with his label and stuff like that. So I didn't take it as, damn, this guy rude, or damn, I don't want to be with this nigga. It wasn't nothing like that. I understood what he was trying to do. But I already my expectation was already up there like that to begin with.
So you kind of already knew what to expect.
But being in the tent, I didn't expect that tent part. That tent part, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect that. The tent or the alligator, those are the only two things I didn't expect. But everything else I expected.
Okay.
So I expected someone was gonna eventually try to test me in the house. I didn't think it was gonna be Frank or anything, but I knew somebody they're going, of course, it's a reality TV show, someone's going to. So I already had to preset my mindset and telling myself, like, no matter what they try to say, let it go to one ear, out the other.
Yeah. So what's next for you, bro? Are you gonna drop an album? What's up? What you gonna do?
No, I have. Damn, I don't even know where to begin. When I say I write 3 songs a day, sometimes more than that. See, even though everyone types, a lot of people laugh because I still write.
I still write too.
I just be. I write.
You wanna? I see the PS5 over there, but hey, you got something you want to spit, bro? You got something exclusive for us? Some hard ass shit you want to go ahead and drop off real quick? It's up to you.
Now this ain't all hard stuff. This is it's all more emotional. Well, it's like stuff that really happened to me. So I'll write stuff. So when other people listen to it, it'd be like, hey, yo, that happened to me too. That's how I want to grab all my fans and all my music listeners. Like the same way how I've been a minute since I do that. I'm so used to writing now. But yeah, I can't just freestyle right off the top. This is the same thing when Drewski tried to say something, bust the freestyle, like, damn, he didn't give us a chance to know what's going to happen. I can't just do it. I have to be like in the mindset space to do it. If not, I'm going to laugh. Like, I ain't going to be able to keep a straight face.
On the freestyle?
If it's something like I know a group of friends is doing it and then I come in, that's different. But like to tell me just to do it off the top, I'm going to be laughing. I ain't going to be able to keep a straight mindset. I have to be in a really good mindset.
I don't blame you. It's situational. You gotta. And for the record, do you smoke? Do you smoke? Drink a little. What you do? What you do to get in your creative zone? How do you get in your creative zone?
Mine's is I just start finding an instrumental beat, or I start listening to songs and music. But usually I'll find an instrumental beat. And see, I stay up all night, or I have to take sleeping pills to go to sleep. So because I overthink a lot, I'll find an instrumental beat and then start writing to it.
Okay. Nah, I don't blame you on that, bro. I don't blame you on that shit. But yeah, man. Nah. Now, if you notice, bro, we are at 50 minutes, bro. Remember you laughed you laughed, bro. You said 40 minutes.
I don't know if I'm going to 40 minutes. I didn't know it was going to go by that fast. I never do these type of interviews.
I ask great questions, man. I'm like, I ask good questions, man. I try to, really find out who people are and, what they do and stuff, man. Yeah. But damn it, you frozen. Hold on. What's going on here? You frozen. You know that, right?
It looks like that on my end. You can still hear me,
I can still hear you. Yeah, I can still hear you.
Oh, I think, yeah, it's making it look like I ain't moving. Like
all right, let me pause it real quick. Yeah, bro, it ain't helped nothing at all. You still frozen. I don't know, maybe I'm calling you, or maybe
that's the sign of saying it's too much, it's too long. Then
can you see me moving and shaking, moving around?
Yeah, I can see you.
Yeah, nah, that's your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I can see you. Yeah, I can see you moving, but I'm seeing me on my end. I'm not moving. I'm still look like how I was 5 seconds, 10 seconds ago.
You got to turn your camera off and turn it back on or something, man. That's all. Let me see. What's that? Boom, boom. Man, this has been such a great interview, man. This has been such a great one. Now we know a little bit more about OTF Alex, man. Man, hopefully we can get you back on again another time, bro. Oh, you turn it off? All right, you gonna turn it back on?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Right, let me see if we can get you back on, man. So that way we can get a thumbnail or something, man. Who knows?
Damn, it ain't never working again. We done fucked up.
Yeah. Then maybe so. But hey, we got it. I told you, bro. I said about 40, 45. I knew I was gonna get you here, but yeah. OTF, man. OTF Alex, man. I thank you so much for being here. You still there, right? I can hear you. Can hear me? I can hear you. There you.
Can you see me now?
Got you.
There you go. I had to play with. I had to hit some buttons to try something.
Yeah, man.
I got it moving. Now I'm moving.
Man, if you could, man, just say, hey, shout out to the creative players, man. Wish y'all the best. Thank y'all for, tuning in. Anything, man. Anything I can use for just to help promote your interview, man. Cause you gotta, bro, you're a perfect guest, bro. You got a lot to say and you got a good head on your shoulders, man. It's some motivation, bro. So I appreciate you coming in. And I'm gonna send you a hat or something, man. Get you going.
I would say, like how my chain says it for me already. That's definitely gonna be the first word. Free Durk. Still shout out to everyone else in OTF. Still shout out to Duty Low. Still shout out to everyone, everyone that's in there, because I still listen. I listen to all of them too. Yes, Smirk is my favorite, but I still fucks with Duty Low.
Yeah. Shout out to them creative players though.
There's too many.
No. That's the show. That's the show. Nah. What they watching, I call my audiences creative players. So that's what I was saying. Can you say shout out to
the creator,
creative players,
Yeah,
there we go. Yeah, man. So I'll definitely link everything in the bio so they can come follow you, bro. And man, if I can after the reunion come.
You be having DJ. Wait, you got the interview DJ Akademiks. Y'all be all having a 3-way FaceTime and calls. Let me find out.
Nah.
I gotta see. That's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
That'll be funny as hell. There you go. You want some clout,
Who?
right? Put DJ Akademiks. He probably gonna ask me questions too. It'll just be funnier.
Yeah.
There you go. It'll give you that clout that you want.
Nah, man, I don't think.
Or get whack 100 on it.
Nah.
Or get whack 100.
I don't know. Hey, I don't know either one of them guys, man. I don't know either one of them guys, man. But yeah.
Yeah, whack 100. I fucks with whack 100 in some of his interviews out.
I know whack 100 and DJ Akademiks. They know each other. They be talking a lot on their YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. I'll be watching that shit.
I don't know those guys, man. But yeah, man, if there was any opportunity for me to put them in there, man, hey, unless you know him, I don't think he know me. I don't think he'd come on my podcast.
I doubt he'll reach out.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So what you got?
He's gonna say who the fuck is
are you?
He's gonna say who the fuck is
So
this?
is it 11 o'clock too where you are?
Yeah, it's
okay. So you in the same? All right. So what you got planned for the night? It's Saturday night. You going out, bro? What you got? Your girl? She about to come over? You about to go see her? What you doing?
Gotta convince her. I did. I think that's what messed up the camera because I kept hopping on, texting her and hopping back on. So I did screenshot it and sent her the text. So she's asking me how long I'm going to be because at first she didn't believe me. But I guess she just
told you, bro.
At the same time, it's just the Band-Aid issues, but it ain't her fault. It's just the people that was with them before you met them. So when people act like that, you always gotta remind yourself they wasn't always like that. It was the person before them that made them like that.
Does she know that?
I don't think she understands that.
You gotta tell her then, man. You gotta tell her, man. Tell her, hey, I ain't who you was dating before. When I tell you something, that's what it is. That's what you just let her know, Alex, bro. Come on, OTF, Alex, bro. What's OTF even mean?
Only the family.
Only the family. That makes sense. Only the family, Alex.
And then it's crazy about that. Those 3 letters. The 3 letters very strong. Once again, like remember how I said I really live what they be talking about. When it was only the family, it really be only the family before I even had the only the family. Before I even knew what Smirk and his song was, it really was already only the family. Because I was always having everyone was having family barbecue, but nah, my shit was deep. We was deep heavy. Like it gets to the point where we gotta keep asking who's this because this is our first time seeing us because my dad's side of the family is big as shit. So when I say it's only the family, that shit is deep.
Only the family.
It be even the spot that even the spots where they be written out, it still don't be enough space, and there be a whole building and they be written out. There's too many of us, so we didn't want to talk about only the family. So it really do be only the family, literally.
So you after Drewski show, you came back to the same city you from? So how are they treating you now? And I bet you back in Jersey. I bet they want you for club shows, appearances, people trying to get features, people trying to what's happening now?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another thing. When I was on that reunion, one of the audience was like, how much for a feature?" And I was trying to tell him, I don't know yet, because everybody's in my DMs asking for feature. Drewski tried to play it off. He tried to play it down. He tried to downplay it, like, man, ain't no one asking you for features. And I was like, I can screenshot my message.
He tried to downplay you. That's fucked up. Hey, well, tell him you know that.
But he did give me some shout out though. He did give me some good shout out moment though. He did. It was just that one moment he downplayed. Yeah. But then when it came to talking about me, he was like the only one who ain't never snitched in that house. OTF Alex. So he did give me his props as well. So he balanced.
Okay. Now, do you know that they was talking about his chains that he gave them was fake? Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
What you think about that?
For them, if they want to rep the chain, I have nothing against.
Ain't that crazy that they tried to sell it though? Ain't that crazy too? What the fuck?
Yeah, because see, that's crazy. Because even if it's real or fake, it's a gift from someone that, everyone don't get to be on Drewski. You see how fast he tells them get the fuck out? Like how you said, or sometimes don't even get to perform. If you even look something like he don't fuck with you, he be telling them to get off before they even open their mouth. So the fact to even have them change, it shows change, real or not, it was a privilege.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, man, that show needed you possibly more than you needed that show, for the simple fact because you was already buzzing. Your name was already out there. You was already that show needed you.
Yeah, So because of the Drewski, it took things a little bit more farther. So that was already, I was already buzzing. It just helped me get a little bit more farther. It did do that though.
Mm-hmm. It got you farther. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You know, yeah. You know, because I feel like
I was already, like you said, I was already buzzing. It just took it a little bit more up more. It turned it up like how Smirk said in his song. Turned it. I had to turn up a notch.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. Give me your favorite Durk song. Give me your favorite Durk song. Just one. You can't pick 2, 3, nothing. Your favorite one.
There. Well, then if I have to pick my favorite, I got to pick which one was the most painful one that I actually fuck with real heavy. Watch Who You Call Your Homies.
Oh, good. Okay. Watch Who You Call Your Homies, man. And that's it. That's it, man.
And it's crazy because that one made me I went viral on all his songs, but that one took it where people could not just let go of.
That's bars, man. Well, OTF Alex, man. We are here at an hour now, and I'm just want to thank you for coming on the show. I want to keep you here longer, but I know you got stuff to do, man. Yeah. I don't blame you, man. But yeah, this is the creative.
Well, my days off is Saturdays and Sundays, but this Saturday I had to work, but it was only like 11 in the morning until 5 p.m.
Okay.
But usually Monday through Friday I work 3 p.m. and I don't get off till 11 p.m. But it's an hour drive to get home, so I don't get home till like 12 a.m.
Well, man, I'd love to have you back on, brother. I got a lot more questions for you, but I ain't gonna wear you out tonight, man. We got a good.
It has to be like a Saturday or something like that. Because Fridays is hard because once I get off, it's already 12 a.m. when I get home.
Yeah.
So I thought it was have to be a Saturday.
Okay, Saturdays it is then, man. And I'm I have my questions next time ready to go, bro. Yeah, I have my. So go ahead and tell them folks where to follow you at, bro.
You all can follow me on OTF Alex 27 on my Instagram, or you can go on OTF Alex on my TikTok. And yes, I have a lot of songs done and everything. Next is just doing music videos. So what it is I recorded a lot of songs. So I got the songs out the way. Songs recorded, edited, mixed, and all that is done. Now it's just getting professional video shooting done because I don't want no regular cameraman. Like, yeah, you got good cameramans out there, but I want mine professional. Yeah. So that's why a lot of people probably think, damn, when is he going to drop some music video? The song's already done. I did the songs. You don't have to worry about that. I got songs to keep y'all busy back to back. So I did that too. I always made like, every time I'll record like 3 songs. So when I do drop a music video, I have 2 other songs ready, and then I'll record that song and then record 2 songs, then drop that one. Right. So there's always 2 prepared like that. So I got that made. Now I just need to focus on getting because I'm picky. I'm very picky when it comes to my video editing. So that's what's taking me. That's what a little bit hesitating. People thinking, damn, is LTF Alex going to drop a song? Yes, I am going to drop some song. Songs already done. On. Don't worry about that.
They waiting on some new music. But you got to come with the visuals.
So I just want the right video editor. I want to make sure my video, whoever the person I picked to do video, is going, I just want good quality for my video.
Man, hell yeah, man.
I got to make sure it stands out different.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, real quick, let's get a thumbnail, man. Throw it up, man. Let me get your whole head in the image. Put your whole head in there. Yeah, let me throw it up. You got to hold it. Hold it for like 1 second. That's all I need. There we go. We got us a thumbnail, bro. All right, bro. Hey, I'm gonna hit you up, bro. I thank you so much for hopping in here with me, bro. And man, enjoy the rest of your night and have a good night, my boy. All right. All right, we'll talk soon, brother. Thank you. I'm gonna get your address to send you some merch. All right. All right, I got you, man. That was OTF Alex. Look at us, man. I had to download this damn stream, and they talking about it 720p. They just pissed me off. I'm gonna have to sharpen this thing up to make it a little nicer. Luckily, I got some great cameras and all that. 720p ain't so bad. Hey, it'll work. That was a great interview. It was like one of my first webcam interviews, but damn, that went so smooth. I'm gonna have to go back to StreamYard. I can't believe they want $45 a month. StreamYard. I cannot wait until y'all get knocked off, bro. I'm not paying for nothing no more. Once I figure out how to get a good thing to where I can put the guests on here, y'all are done. I don't need y'all no more. None of y'all, man. But Episode 59, we got OTF Alex. That episode dropping, man. I don't know when the reunion coming, but hey, don't ever doubt your boy at being a reporter, man, a interviewer, man, a podcaster, man. I do this. This is what I do. But yeah, episode 59, banger, banger.